So the Lion's Gate happens every year. The Lion's Gate opens and it stays open until August 8th, and then it closes. And it opened this year, July 5th, 6th, 7th, big opening. And then it stays open. Now we're in this time of this open door between Earth and Sirius. And so we're getting a lot of energetic information from Sirius, which also holds the cetacean consciousness, the whales, the dolphins, the mermaids, the mermen, that mer world. Sirians are Sirius and are really into consciousness and the technology of consciousness, evolving the consciousness using vibrational frequencies, sounds, light, concepts, perspectives, energetic processes, multiple dimensional processes. And so with that, we actually have the ability to bring in more energetic information in this Lion's Gate. And the reason that it could create actually a little bit of overwhelm or anxiety in this time is because we're literally standing in front of an open door energetically, and we're feeling so many different dimensions. We're getting so much energetic information from lots of different places, but especially Sirius. There's also energetic coding that's happening, that's helping in the evolution of humanity and Earth. You might feel like you're working overtime in dream time. You might have a tremendous amount of anxiety as well coming up, stress, tension, feeling stretched out of your comfort zone, because when the Lion's Gate happens, this doorway opens and Earth then is able to track a more harmonic thread or path and alter her direction vibrationally, energetically a bit, little incremental movements with this evolutionary leap that the planet is in. And so whenever the Earth shifts her direction, her course onto a new thread, we get a new time pulse. We also then get pulsed in a new direction in our lives. So it's actually a perfect time to reinvent yourself, to reflect, to go, okay, from this point forward, how do I want to move forward in my life? What are the energies that I want to hold inside myself? What are the behaviors that I need to start bringing in that will be supportive and empowering? So it's a really great time to be reflective. And it's funny because in the Northern Hemisphere, it happens in the summertime. And it's almost like the opposite of the winter, where we can reflect in the light. Wherein in the wintertime, December, we're reflecting in the darkness. And they're both useful, but reflecting in the light, we have a little more courage to make the changes, to release, to let go, to receive information, to move forward in a different way. So it's an intense energetic time because there's so much change, so much change, so much change, so much transformation. And energetically, you might feel a little exhausted by it. And so that's why it's really important to move more slowly. How can you live even more simply? How can you react and respond from your core, from your essence? How can you pause and give yourself a little more time before reacting and responding, because we have less elasticity right now. So we want to be very compassionate with ourselves, while the other energetic aspects of ourselves, multiple dimensions, are making huge vibrational shifts, bringing in new paths, new threads, new time pulse, new ways of being, new ways of seeing, perceiving. Gentle with yourself. And what would be a good mantra that you could hold inside yourself between now and August 8th? I invite my higher self, body divas higher self teams, or I invite some energetic aspect of me, my body and teams, or just I invite some part of me to open to receive the path, the thread, the energy that supports me in my greatest happiness, my greatest service, my greatest passion. So your happiness would then be like your physical health, mental health, emotional health, romantic health, financial health. The service is going to be tying in with your passion, which also has your mastery, your right livelihood. And so it can show up in a lot of different ways. So you're just intending that you're opening to a path that has the ability to support you. And then you find that thread. You link with that thread because you're intending it energetically, consciously, and it begins to anchor into your life. And then you start to just walk it. So sometimes we can't perceive things. And so we just have to request, invite, and it starts to happen in multiple realms and eventually ripples and reflects here into the physical plane. Taking a deep breath in. Pulling yourself into your line, your divine line, using your exhale to ground. As you hold your energy and awareness in your line, invite your higher self, body, divas, higher self, and teams to work with the energetic fields and the guides to reference that path, that thread, that line, that track that has the ability to support you in your greatest happiness, your greatest service, your greatest passion, being in the fullest expression of your wisdom and your mastery, opening to that path, exploring that path in a higher realm, engaging in that path in a higher realm, actively engaging in it, which then begins to create the ripple and the reflection here into the physical plane. Leaving space for that to integrate, allowing for the ripple, the reflection. And when that feels complete, holding your energy and awareness in your line, we ask for a balancing and a stabilizing of your fields. We ask that you're wrapped in sheets of rainbow light, gently sealing these vibrations in to whatever degree is appropriate for your spiritual evolutionary state. And let it be so.